Richard Southern joins us now with our business headlines, and we start with more bad news at the pumps.
Is there ever any good gas news?
Not, never really. At least not in the last little bit. Sure.
No.
No.
Maybe during the first few months of the pandemic, I think oil fell and gas tanked. When we didn't have anywhere to go, of course, gas was cheap. Now we got somewhere to go, and we are paying it through the nose. I'm sorry to tell you, but gas is going to hit another record high come midnight tonight here in the GTA. And Pro International forecasting a 4-cent increase tonight. That'll bring the average to just shy of $1.16 a liter. However, on Sunday, the expectation is for a 3-cent drop. So up 4 cents tonight, down 3 cents Sunday. It means this evening will be your cheapest bet for a fill-up over the next couple of days. We did see the price of oil, Melissa, drop a little bit today, down to $120, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen. Pulling oil down a bit was news of a renewed COVID lockdown in Shanghai, something which could cool off China's demand for oil. But anyways, there you go. More bad gas news, I'm afraid, Melissa.
Okay, well, somewhat good news for travelers heading to the U.S. this summer.
Yeah, big news on the travel front here on a Friday evening. First off, we learned that the U.S. is no longer going to require COVID tests when you're flying into the United States. This is as of Sunday. That requirement will be listed if you're flying into the United States. The move eases one of the last remaining U.S. government mandates on that front. All travelers, though, regardless of vaccine status, still got to make sure they have their ArriveCAN app ready to go when they're returning to Canada. Also, on the Canadian side of things, the federal government says it's going to pause all mandatory random COVID tests for vaccinated travelers arriving back at Pearson Airport and other airports in a bid to ease the long lines. But here's the thing. You know, you have the U.S. easing the testing, the Canada easing the testing, and what could that do, Melissa? That could make the lines even longer. People could say, hey, well, now it's easier for me to travel. So it could be kind of a bad thing in that way. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Now, finally, Canada has some good news when it comes to jobs, but inflation is still hitting hard across North America.
Sure is. But yeah, we got the jobs numbers in today for the month of May, and it looked pretty good. Canada gained almost 40,000 jobs in the month of May. The jobless rate, the unemployment rate, falling to its lowest on record, down to 5.1%. They only kept the same sort of records dating back to like the early 70s, and we're back, below where that was. The ratio of unemployed people to job vacancies has reached an all-time low of 1.2%. And hourly wages did rise 3.9%, but of course, inflation running much hotter than that. Speaking of inflation, we got the latest U.S. inflation report in today. It showed consumer prices in the States surging to a 4-decade high. What did that do? It tanked the markets. The Dow fell more than 880 points today. TSX down more than 300. Melissa.